The ocean is salty. Why is it called the China Sea? A lot of people have asked me this, so I'm making a video about it. It's called the China Sea because early European explorers called it that because they wanted to get to China. The ocean is salty. The South China Sea is the dominant term used in English for this body of water, and the name in most European languages is equivalent. So why is it called the China Sea? Well, it's all in the name. From the 16th to the 18th century, Europeans were looking for a sea route to Asia. They knew the land route through the Middle East, but it was long and dangerous, and there was a lot of fighting going on there at the time, so they wanted to find a shorter, easier route. Eventually, they found what they were looking for. They found a way to get to India and China by boat. So they named the sea between the Malay Peninsula and the Chinese coast the China Sea, because that's where they were going. That's how we got the name. It's literally just that simple. Europeans named it that because it was their way to get to China. But that got me thinking, if the Europeans named it the China Sea, then who owns the name? Does China own the name? Does the Philippines own the name? Or does Vietnam own the name? Well, none of those countries own the name. The name isn't owned by any country. It's just a name. It's like calling the Atlantic Ocean the Atlantic, because that's the direction that most people associate with it. If you live in the eastern United States, you might call it the Atlantic, because that's where you are in relation to the ocean. If you live in Europe, you probably call it the Atlantic too, because that's where you are in relation to the ocean. But if you live in, say, Australia, you still probably call it the Atlantic, because that's what you've been taught to do. The same goes for the China Sea. It's called that because that's what Europeans called it, and that name stuck. It's not owned by any country, and no one has the right to say how it should be called. Now, I could be wrong, but I doubt it. Anyway, I hope this video answered your questions. If it did, please hit the like button. If you have a question you want answered, leave it in the comments below or contact me directly. I'll answer your question in a video like this one. Thanks for watching. See ya.